Substitute teachers, what's the craziest way students tried to flirt with you? I showed up to sub a 10th grade English class, and the second I walked through the door, every student in that room went silent and started whispering. Not the normal, oh great, a sub whisper. The other kind. I set my stuff down, pulled up the attendance sheet, and started calling roll. Everything was fine until I got to one name. Bryce, he said here, with the kind of full, unblinking eye contact that made me genuinely question if I was being studied. 6 seconds. I counted. I moved on. I got to the board to write out the lesson, turned back around, and Bryce's desk was closer. Not dramatically closer, just enough to make me think. Did I imagine that? I kept going, turned back to the board, turned around again, closer. This kid was migrating. He started in the back row. By the third time I turned around, he was basically in the front, sliding forward like a glacier with a mission. His friends were already gone. One of them had his phone out, barely breathing, whispering something to the guy next to him. I couldn't hear all of it, but I definitely caught the words, bro, say the thing. Then Bryce started raising his hand every 5 minutes. Can you help me with this one? I walked over, leaned down to look at his paper, and this kid had written one thing, my name, with a little star next to it. That was it. That was his work. I stood up straight and said, you're going to want to actually write something down. He nodded like he was taking that very seriously and picked up his pen. I walked back to the front. His friends were absolutely losing it. Then it happened. Bryce looked up from his paper, completely calm, the confidence of someone who had rehearsed this, and said, so do you sub here often? The class erupted, not laughed, erupted. Someone fell out of their chair. The kid recording actually yelped. I stood there for a solid 4 seconds just processing what had been said to me out loud, in a school, by a 15-year-old. I told them to hold on, stepped into the hallway, and stood against the wall for a moment, took a breath, went back in, finished the lesson, kept it professional. On my way out, I noticed a folded piece of paper sitting on the desk at the front. I already knew. I unfolded it anyway. His number, written in red pen, with a little smiley face drawn next to it like he was signing a yearbook. I walked straight to the front office, handed it over, and explained what happened, mostly just to have it on record. His actual teacher found out the next day. Apparently she made him read the note out loud to the class as his participation grade for the week. I haven't been back to that school since, but that participation grade, fully deserved.